If you ever find yourself stuck in the middle of the sea, I'll sail the world to find you. If you ever find yourself lost in the dark and you can't see, I'll be the light to guide you. Find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need.
Okay, so I just finished my first hour of volunteering and we're on break right now, and I'm sweating like crazy and my back hurts like crazy because all I've been doing is unpacking a bunch of cans, and they're going into boxes and going directly to people's homes in Phoenix, so it's really cool to see, and I have 1 hour to go, so I'm excited.
'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do, oh yeah. Ooh, yeah, yeah. If you're tossing and you're turning and you just can't fall asleep, I'll sing a song.
Next hour, I'm going to be taking these cans of fruit and putting them in each box.
How much you really mean to me. Every day I will remind you. Oh, find out what we're made of when we are called to help our friends in need. You can't.
So I just got finished with 2 hours of volunteering at St. Mary's Food Bank, and they let us know at the end that we packed 744 boxes in that 2 hours. And so even though I was just putting cans of fruit in a box, there are also vegetables in there and some corn and some green beans and milk and cereal, so it was really cool, and I know that's going to go to a lot of families in need. 744, so that's awesome.
It ain't pretty when two hearts get broke. Yeah, I know it ain't pretty when two hearts get broke.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days.
Done volunteering at St. Mary's Food Bank. So I worked in the distribution center, which means that I helped clients get the food that they were coming in for. We served 601 people. We had 100 volunteers, and we did it for 2 hours, and it was super fun and awesome. What I did specifically was load shopping carts and bring them out to people's cars and help them load the cars.
I hope someday we'll sit down together and laugh with each other about these days, these days. All our troubles we'll lay to rest, and we wish we could come back to these days, these days. Oh, I know, I know. Oh, I know, I know.
I know these days, these days.
Hey guys, I'm here at St. Mary's Food Bank on West Thomas. I'm here with Chris. He's just gonna answer some questions for me. Alright, can you just tell me a little bit about who you guys are?
Okay, well, St. Mary's is a nonprofit organization that's dedicated to alleviating hunger here in Phoenix, or excuse me, here in Arizona. What we do is we provide emergency food boxes and other food resources to families in our community who are food insecure. Food insecurity means that they are having a hard time finding something to eat tonight, and that's only if they eat it all. Food insecure family oftentimes have to decide between paying major utility bills or rent, mortgage, or purchasing food.
Can you just give me a little background on how you guys started?
Yep. So we started back in 1967, and we were started by a man named John Van Hengel. Mr. Van Hengel was he was a volunteer back in the day, way back in the day, and he would provide small food boxes and things like that. He got a small I guess, loan or donation from St. Mary's Basilica downtown, and a room to operate out of. And from that, he grew basically St. Mary's Food Bank.
Awesome. And then finally, can you just give me a little bit about how people can get involved, how they can help college students?
Yeah, definitely. So there's 3 major ways that that people can get, our community can get involved with St. Mary's Food Bank, and all 3 are equally important. The first one, which I guess would be, but the first one is volunteering. You can come in and volunteer your time. You can go on our website at volunteer.firstfoodbank.org, sign up for any available shifts at any of our locations that are around the valley, and donate your time. Another way that you can get involved would be to host a food and or fund drive. So that's kind of 2 things. You can host a food drive, or you can host a fund drive. The food drive basically is self-explanatory. You come down here, grab a couple of boxes, register your food drive with our food drive team, and collect cans of non-perishable food items, or cans or other non-perishable food items, and throughout a certain amount of time, and come and bring it down to us. A fund drive can be totally separate, or it can be in conjunction with a food drive, where you just raise money for St. Mary's Food Bank. Right now, for every dollar that is raised or collected through St. Mary's Food Bank, we're able to provide 7 meals for every single dollar. So those are kind of 3 ways, even though 2 can be done one and the same, but those are 3 top ways you can get involved with St. Mary's Food Bank. Besides, getting on Facebook, supporting us, getting on Instagram, supporting, and just really pushing us with social media. Just spread the word. That's another great way too. So.